has grown in stature because of the memorial. Why don't you say something in reference to that?
Yes. You know, we had the holiday, the King holiday was voted in 1983, and the first national holiday was celebrated in January 1986. Since that time, of course, we have the King Monument in Washington, D.C. So King has become something of a national icon. We honor him, we celebrate him on his birthday. And of course, you have the monument in Washington, D.C. You have Jefferson's monument there, some of the other monuments, and King, of course, is there also. I think what it means, of course, is that King has become an iconic figure. He represents the best in the American dream and in the American tradition of creative dissent. Because as you well know, our tradition, as far as our Constitution and Declaration of Independence are concerned, is all about dissent, you know, and protest against government and laws that are unjust. So I think Dr. King represents that, and that monument in Washington, D.C. is a symbol of the fact that he represented the best in the tradition of American democracy and creative dissent.
And of course, Dr. Baldwin, I think one of the most important things, and I think we can make some statements in reference to that now and devote some time to it during the final segment. One of the most important things is that King, within the framework of the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Yes.
And when we come back, we want you to evaluate what went on in reference to that and how Dr. King probably would have reacted to all of these things and the importance of what the court has, in a real sense, done to the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Exactly.
Because when we talk about King's legacy, we certainly have to talk about that. And I think it's just about time for somebody like you to give us some official information in reference to the act and what we have to do in order, because I think that it again calls for the kind of protest that Dr. King led and that you were a part of, and et cetera, and that things are getting worse in a real sense in terms of officially the rights that people have, not only Africans, but the rights that all Americans have in terms of speech and assembly and voting and et cetera.
Exactly.
These were all of the things that Dr. King dedicated his life to.
Exactly.
And so what we want to do when we come back is to have you to simply go full force
to
in
talk
terms
about
of talking about that.
What's happening now.
What's happening now. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.